Hello dear students, welcome to another interesting topic of history. Today we will discuss a very important chapter from medieval history, that is the Islamic impact on Indian culture. And we will see both the positive and negative impact of Islam on Indian culture. So watch the video till end to get the detailed idea. So let's start. What is the impact of Islam? With the advent of Islam to India, it developed a close contact between the Indians and the Muslims, and gradually this contact became deep rooted. And when the rulers from the Islamic country came to India, there was a great impact of Islam on Indian culture, and it exercised an impact on the cultural domain of India. There were some healthy impacts, also some evil impacts. First we will see what are the healthy impacts. The impact on the religion. The liberalization and the reforms of the religion took place, and the denial of the idol worship started due to the impact of Islam. That's why the Brahma Samaj and the Arya Samaj also established later. Then the impact on language and literature. The birth of Urdu language took place due to the mixing of the Persia and India. The birth of Urdu language took place. This is very important. The development of Indo-Persian literature also started. Some of the Sanskrit writings were translated to Persian language, and growth of vernacular literature took place. What is vernacular? It is the literature used by the common people, and it also developed. The ghazal and the musaira evolved. What is ghazal? It is the type of poem with rich vocabulary and unique style. And musaira is the symposium or the meeting of different classes of people to discuss art and literature. So all this evolved, and the libraries were set up by Humayun and Dara for learning. Then the architecture and fine art. A new Indo-Islamic architecture evolved due to the impact on each other. The Mughal emperors were great patrons of beautiful paintings. That's why painting also developed. And the emperor Aurangzeb was an expert of calligraphy, and he prepared copies of Quran by calligraphy. That's why calligraphy also developed. Then new musical instruments evolved like rabab and sarangi. Also sitar was invented, and Persian and Arabic ragas were introduced. That's why music also developed. And gardening flourished at that time due to because the Islamic rulers were the great lovers of natural beauty, and many beautiful gardens were established. Some of the gardens are the Salimar Bagh, which is the famous garden of the Srinagar and established by Jahangir, the Veri Nag, and the Mehtab Bagh of the Agra, and Humayun's Tomb Garden of Delhi. All these gardens were established. And there were some reforms in the administration too. There were some good rulers who established administrative reforms, and land revenue system also established. The roads and canals were built to develop the agriculture, and the postal system also developed, and the legal system also developed. These are all the healthy impact of the Islam on the Indian culture. Then comes the evil impact. First comes the status of the Hindu women. After the Islamic influence, the status of Hindu women deteriorated, and the women in Hindu society were considered inferior to men in social matters. So the status of Hindu women in the society decreased. Then the Parda system came into existence due to the impact of Islam, and to safeguard the chastity of the against the Muslim rulers, the practice of Johar started, and this was a very bad thing which started in our society. Then the slavery. Slavery was a common practice among the Muslims, which also came into existence for Hindus too. So slavery started in India. And then comes the conversion to the Islam. The serious efforts were made to convert Hindus to Islam. That's why Hindu became more orthodox to safeguard their religion. So Orthodox Hinduism started after the invasion of the Islam. Then the peasantry. The feudal structure of Muslim created two classes. One was rich and one was poor. And under their rule, the rich grew richer and the poor grew poorer. That's why the peasants were the sufferers. The peasants very hard hit by the poverty. So the peasantry suffered at that time. Then comes the two nation theory. The Islamic invasion further later ultimately resulted in the rise of the demand of the creation of another nation, and our India got divided into India and Pakistan. These are all the negative impacts, all evil impacts of Islam on Indian culture. So this is we will discuss the great rulers of the Mughal from my next history video. If anyone wants any video on any special topic from history, then do comment me below. This is all for today. Thank you.